Hi everyone, it's Emma, and today I'm talking about the books that I am currently reading. I'm currently reading 4 books, one of which is a manga. I'm really enjoying all of them, and I had some thoughts on all of them. And a couple of you know a certain book that I'm reading and have asked for thoughts and opinions, so I thought I would do a currently reading video. So the first book that I'm reading, and the one that you guys have been asking about, is Lord of Shadows by Cassandra Clare. Lady Midnight made me think that this was going to be my favorite of Cassandra Clare's series, which may make you wonder why it took me so long to read Lord of Shadows. And it's just because every time I picked it up, I couldn't get into it. I think I was so nervous about what was going to happen, I kept putting off reading it. However, I'm now committed. I am pretty much exactly halfway through. I'm on page 325. The thing about this book is that I can't tell where it's going. I think this is the first Cassandra Clare series that I ever read without being spoiled for how it ends. So it's almost a new experience for me because I'm like so nervous. I don't know what's gonna happen. Those of you who have been reading these books as they come out all these years, I don't know how you've done it. My heart can't take it. I do wish that there was a little bit more conflict in this one. At the point that I'm in right now, I don't feel like the stakes are very high, which kind of makes me think that it's going to go very wrong at the end of the book. I had some kind of unpopular opinions about the ships in these books, which I don't think I can really say because it is a spoiler. This book has changed all my ships, and now I think I'm on board with all the popular ones. I was like kind of adamant about certain things. What happened with the couples at the end of Lady Midnight, I was happy about. Yeah. Now, I'm kind of on a different track. There's some things that I like really want to happen with these ships, and it's definitely not what I wanted in the last book. So that's been very interesting. This book introduced a new character. His name is Kit. Again, I can't say much because it's spoilery, but I just wanted to say that I'm loving his character. I kind of knew that I would, but I'm loving the introduction of him into this world. It's very unique considering who he is. It's so hard to say anything without spoiling. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So yes, I'm loving this one. I'm not hurrying my way through it. Like, I'm not anxious to finish at all. I kind of think I should finish before BookCon and BEA get here because I know I'm going to get a lot of exciting books there and then probably want to read them. So I think I will try to finish in the next like week and a half. The next book that I'm reading, oh boy, okay, I'm reading Snow Falling by Jane Gloriana Villanueva. If you don't know, this is from the TV show Jane the Virgin. In the TV show Jane the Virgin, Jane Gloriana Villanueva wrote this book right here that I'm holding in my hands. I am like a super fan of Jane the Virgin. I don't usually get into regular TV shows like that. Most of the time I just kind of watch anime or K-drama. Jane the Virgin has landed on my Gilmore Girls type list, and I've recently finished season 4, which is the most recent season. The plot twist that happened at the end of season 4 is... I actually have no words. So if you've seen it, please do not comment in the comments because I don't want anybody else to get spoiled. Anyways, after I finished season 4, I really needed some more Jane the Virgin content, and I hadn't read the book that they published in real life from the show. I'm almost 100 pages in. I'm on page 92, and it's not a very long book. Like I said with Lord of Shadows, I'm not really rushing my way through it. You can probably tell it's like a romancy novel, but it is very much the story of the show retold. So it's kind of like rereading what happened in the show. For that reason, I'm loving it so much. I'm such an emotional wreck over Jane the Virgin. I don't know what it is about this show, but it just like gets me. I think I cried in every single episode of both season 3 and season 4. So I'm really enjoying the book because it's so similar to the TV show. It's just like getting a little bit of extra Jane the Virgin content, so I'm loving it. The next book that I'm reading, I just started yesterday, so I'm not too far into it. It is Nevermore, The Trials of Morgan Crow by Jessica Townsend. This is a middle grade fantasy book that I have been wanting to read recently. I've heard so many good things about it. A bunch of my friends loved it. I've heard it compared to Harry Potter in the sense that it is just super magical and it feels very magical and exciting while you're reading it. So I picked it up the other day. I'm 45 pages in and I love it so much. I already agree with the Harry Potter comparison. To me, this is like Harry Potter meets Furthermore by Tahereh Mafi. It has that like quirky middle grade feel of Furthermore, Otherworld, where it's like you're not sure what all the specifics are and how the world works. But what it has that's similar to Harry Potter is kind of the terrible childhood, it turns out to be super powerful or actually desired or something along those lines. I haven't gotten to the point yet where she goes to the magical world. It says that she is whisked away into the safety of a secret magical city called Nevermore. So I haven't gotten to that point yet, so I haven't seen what like the magic system looks like, but it looks pretty on the cover, the way that like they're flying with umbrellas. If you like middle grades, I highly recommend this one. If you like magical books, pick it up, check it out. I think you'll like it. And then the last book that I'm in the middle of, I talked about in my reading vlog the other day, Otaku, Love is Hard for Otaku. I have not read much of this since I did that reading vlog. I'm still about halfway through. Basically, this is about this girl who is an otaku, which in Japanese culture means that you're like a gamer or you're super into pop culture, you love anime, manga, and you play video games a lot, and you go to cosplay events and you dress up like video game characters and you draw comics and all that geeky stuff. So it's about this girl who is an otaku and she has had trouble in her dating life because guys tend to not like the fact that she is an otaku. And then she bumps into this guy that she grew up with. He knows this about her. He is also an otaku, and he suggests to her that instead of hiding this side of her, that she just date him instead. I'm not really sure where it's going. I said this in my reading vlog. I'm just not 100% sold on this one yet. I know there's going to be other volumes, and a lot of you guys have said that you love this one and you love the anime, so I'm withholding judgment. I'm not going to say I love it yet. I'm not going to say I don't love it yet. I really like the pages that they do in between when a chapter ends. In between a couple of the chapters, there will be a whole chunk of the manga that's all colored pages. I love that. I think it just adds like a little extra excitement. So those are all the books that I am currently reading. Let me know down in the comments what you are currently reading and if you're enjoying it or not. Also let me know if you've read any of these books, especially Nevermore. I would love to hear from some of you who have read Nevermore. Or some of you who love Jane the Virgin. You can talk about that in the comments too. I hope you have a lovely day or night or afternoon wherever you are, whatever you are doing, and I will see you in my next video.